Welcome back to Quinte Connection. Thanks for joining us. We've gone from chatting with David Foote about the Belleville Senators to now what's happening with the spring show currently on at Gallery 121 in downtown Belleville, March 10th to April 18th. Artist and member artist Larraine Milligan joins us. So Larraine, wonderful to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm happy to talk about my show.
Yes, and so many featured artists and member artists are joining you with their own work. So Larraine, walk us through kind of your project, because we see the beautiful Beauty sleeping painting on the promotional advertisement on this.
Well, I had an overall theme called Stories Not Told. That was the motivation behind my 10 new paintings. So I looked through all my sketches, and I started to see some sketches that would work. And I just kept thinking about the theme, and I developed paintings, and each background is very different. So it's my story, but it's not important that the viewer know my story. It's important that they maybe bring their story to my paintings.
Fantastic, and we're really looking forward to seeing it just down the road from us here in downtown Belleville. So Larraine, was this all new work that's been done in the last year, or just kind of you work at one piece at a time? How does it work for your process?
I basically do one piece at a time. The most difficult thing is to come up with the overall theme. Once I have that, then I've got an anchor for my narrative. And then my narrative will expand depending on the drawing and the pose, maybe what's happening in the world, maybe what's happened in the past, that kind of thing.
Well, looking forward to seeing all the pieces together, Larraine. Could you speak to us a little bit about other artists involved in the spring show? Because we see Donna Knutsen's name, Daniel Forbet we've had on too.
Absolutely. Gallery 121 always has a featured member artist, but all of our members put in 1, 2, 3 new pieces every rotation, and shows change every 6 weeks. Being a member keeps you active, keeps you working, and so there always is new work featured at the gallery. We also usually have at least 1 or 2 guest artists, and this time we have a guest artist, and her name is Debbie Smith, and she's a fabric artist. And so she's done a number of very small paintings, in most cases, where she's used fabric to create the work of art. They're very different. Some are landscapes, some are floral. So yeah, she's I think inspired by the material, just maybe what's going on in her head too. And she's created some very interesting work.
Yeah, and Larraine, just speaking to your work again, and once again, just remembering some of the stuff you've done in the past, do you find you're with a piece for quite a long time? You mentioned you like to do one at a time, but how long would one of these pieces take you for this collection?
I would say it's just been over a year that it's taken me to produce the 10 pieces. Now, I have been doing some other pieces in the meantime, but not a lot. So it's never the same. Sometimes a piece can come very quickly, and sometimes a piece will really take its time to unfold. And I may scrape off what I've done, start again, keep with the same theme, keep with the same pose, and just work it differently. Sometimes my colors don't work, I'm not happy, and so I will redo it. If I'm not happy with the painting, and if there's something that's bugging me, I will work on it until I'm happy with it.
Good for you. Well, we just came off the big anniversary show for Gallery 121 as a longtime member artist, Larraine. Your thoughts on that, especially with more and more folks discovering the gallery, in many cases for the first time?
Well, the anniversary show was wonderful. We had at least 3 of the original members there. The original chair of Gallery 121 was there. And of course, you know, they're significantly older now, but so excited to be recognized, remembered, and to have a chance to display one piece of work at the show. A number of people came in just to see the evolution of all of the work of the artists. Some of the pieces felt very reminiscent of 35 years ago. There were abstracts, there were landscapes, there was sculpture. It was really an interesting show.
Great to hear. Once again, the spring show happening right through until April 18th. Do you have an idea what could be coming down the line for the summer show, Larraine?
I know Marta Muka is the featured artist, featured member artist. She's also a fabric artist, does quite large pieces, and dyes all her own material. So she adds things to what she does, and they're just stunning pieces.
Nice. Well, with your artistic process, Larraine, are you painting in groups these days? Do you still paint solo? How is it working, especially as we're learning more about these summer art camps that are kind of popping up around the Quinte region?
Well, last year I took a course at Loyalist. I take them because it gives me a week of concentrated study. 2 other members came with me, and we really had a very nice time. I'm not sure whether I will, do anything quite like that.
Well, either way, Larraine Milligan, once again, it's an absolute pleasure to speak with you and promoting the 2026 Spring Show at Gallery 121. Once again, that's going right till April 18th. Thanks, Larraine. Really appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome.